confirmed love. Through matching outfits, Lovestagram posts, and that smoldering stare, Yuk Jun-seo and Lee Sian's secret romance is revealed. Their singles inferno love story, the untold story that will leave you speechless, watch until the end to see the startling proof. Asterisk unquestionably, Yuk Jun-seo and Lee Sian have a chemistry that is leaking from Netflix to real life. And the internet is going crazy over it. Fans have discovered a wealth of proof that these two are much more than simply co-stars. And what began as a nice bond on Singles Inferno has blossomed into full-fledged dating rumors. This real-life love tale is making us swoon from secret Instagram messages that would make any shipper scream to matching ensembles that are too good to be true. At a recent occasion, Jun-seo gave Sian a smoldering stare that conveyed more than 1,000 love letters could. Yet this is what no one anticipated. Stay tuned as we dissect every romantic moment that demonstrates how genuine their romance is. Let's begin with the fashion hints that are causing a stir. In famous relationships, fashion has long served as a silent messenger. But Jun-seo and Sian are going above and beyond. The first was the charming but possibly coincidental matching oversized coats that were spotted weeks apart. Then, during informal gatherings, the identical beanies appeared, well, starting to raise suspicions. However, what if they arrived at a friend's party wearing knit sweaters that were almost identical in terms of pattern? That is essentially a couple's uniform. Therefore, it's not merely a coincidence. These clothes are so distinctive that there is very little probability of them unintentionally matching, according to fashion experts, proving they are not typical designer pieces worn by several celebrities. The most incriminating proof. At a Dazed Korea event, Sian was spotted sporting what fans believe to be Jun-seo's distinctive jacket. His automatic glance over when she removed it was a sign of sheer, "Hey, that's mine, ... And so are you energy, not simply worry. Let us now explore their social media breadcrumb path, which is essentially a contemporary love letter. These two are prime examples of how Instagram has emerged as the new love language for low-key celebrity couples. The day after Sian shared an artistic picture of a book with the statement, "Every line tells a different story," Jun-seo posted a picture of his own book that echoed the same style. Is it a coincidence? Not when you consider how their posts consistently mimic one another in terms of timing and subject matter. Then there was Jun-seo's post from February 13th, which featured a black and white image of Sian hugging him along with a comment about sincerity and shared emotions. That made followers go crazy. Additionally, the date seems dubious just one day before Valentine's Day. That isn't subtle. It's essentially letting the world know how you feel without even speaking. However, when they are physically together, the true magic occurs. Reunion video from Singles Inferno when Jun-seo couldn't take his eyes off Sian. That was the expression of a man who was totally enamored with someone. It wasn't acting. The way he leans in when she speaks, the protective hand that always seems to find its way to her back. And those lingering stares that are just a fraction of a second too long to be platonic are all indicators that body language specialists point out. Do you recall when he reached out to stabilize her on the steps out of instinct? That was more than simply chivalry. It was the instinctive protectiveness that results from genuine concern. Not to mention their notorious paradise date from the program in which they broke all the rules and set screens on fire with their chemistry. Becoming the first couple in Singles Inferno history to share a bed, that was genuine vulnerability that couldn't be faked, not simply wonderful television. The story is made much more compelling by the behind-the-scenes footage. When Sian casually mentioned enjoying salted coffee during a live broadcast, Jun-seo's instant "I know" reaction drove fans into a frenzy. How was he aware? That's because he's meticulous about every small detail about her. Then there's the supposed date that fans saw at a Thai restaurant. And Xian's unexpected arrival at Jun-seo's art exhibition, where she stood proudly by his side the entire night and wasn't simply a visitor. These dates aren't just casual get-togethers. They're the dates of a couple who are deeply in love, but are making an effort and failing to keep it low-key. Let's discuss why this prospective pair has won people over all over the world. Xian, a 25-year-old sunshine model with a history as a K-pop trainee. And Jun-seo, a 28-year-old former soldier who is now a brooding artist, are the ideal match. While other couples were all pyrotechnics and extravagant displays, these two created something authentic, via quiet talks and sincere emotional connection. Their singles inferno experience taught us the beauty of a gradual burn. Only Xian was able to melt Jun-seo's cautious demeanor. And despite being surrounded by 3 other suitors, she always seemed to find her way back to him. That's the attraction of 2 individuals who simply fit together. Not just excellent reality TV editing. The big question now is, why haven't they gone public yet? Industry insiders cite many smart explanations. In order to avoid having their relationship permanently linked to the show, they may first be waiting for the singles inferno hoopla to subside. Second, Xian's modeling assignments are growing and Jun-seo's art career is taking off. So they may want their work to flourish independently before becoming that couple. Third, it's half the fun to keep supporters wondering. Let's face it, everyone gets more involved the longer they tease. However, based on their increasingly audacious clues, that official confirmation may arrive sooner rather than later. The responses from the fans have been invaluable. Fans from around the world are making synchronized Instagram postings and side-by-side comparison videos of their matching attire. Every frame of their public appearances is being examined by Korean fans in search of fresh hints. One side is called "They're already dating," another is called "Just friends but should date," and a third is called "If they're not together, I'll never believe in love again." Even the most devoted followers have made timelines that chart their relationship from singles inferno to the present, complete with legally admissible receipts. It feels refreshingly real, which is what makes their possible connections so unique. Whether romantic or not, Jun-seo and Xian's bond feels genuine. In a time of carefully manicured celebrity couples and public relations partnerships, to people who are truly enjoying each other's company without pretense are evident in their awkward moments, bashful looks, and spontaneous laughing. We're not simply cheering for a pair. We're cheering for love in its purest form, which is why fans are so devoted. Let's enjoy how exquisitely their story is developing while we wait for that enchanted affirmation or rejection. From a reality show spark to a real-life flame. From stolen coats to secret Instagram passwords, Yuk Jun-seo and Lee Sian are teaching us a lot about contemporary romance. We will be following their trip at every turn, regardless of whether they become lovers or stay close friends. What do you think then? Are they simply the most convincing friends in K-entertainment? Or are they secretly dating? If you're as passionate about these two as we are, please share your theories in the comments section. And don't forget to hit the like button. If these two continue to give clues like this, the big revelation may be imminent, and you won't want to miss it. So stay tuned.